Welcome back with another video on TryHackMe.com. This is Zahinazi and we are doing Advent of Cyber 2024. So this room is about dive into the wonderful world of cybersecurity by engaging in festive, beginner-friendly exercises every day in the lead up to the Christmas. All right. So I already started my attack box. In the next step, as you can see, it's really they have changed the background and everything. I think we will learn the story about what they are actually doing, and from here we have this bad guy and this bad guy, and we have some boat kind of thing here, and these are the people who are trying to defend. All right, maybe this is the SOC analyst or something. All right, so it will take roughly 24 days to complete it, and it is beginner friendly. It is very easy. As you can see here, Tyler Ramsey already posted the day 2 video. So for us, as you can see, from task 1 to task 6 I already completed it. Just introduction information only. The actual task will start from the task 7 and task 8. Initially the day 1 and day 2. From now on we will post the video each day as well. So before I begin, let's just brush upon the information that we have in the other tasks, just to see what we need to do exactly. So this Advent of Cyber 2024 is the biggest event that TryHackMe is arranging, and as you can see, they will go for 100,000 prize draw. Okay, so the main prizes are here, as you can see. $10 to $100 swag voucher and all of other things. I think the list is over here. Samsung monitors and many more. And the main, I think the thing is the grand prize is 3x DEF CON plus accommodation, which is amounting to $1,500. And all of the other things are up for the grab. All right. The winner will be chosen at random, verified by our team. No cheating allowed. Announced on Monday, January 6th, 2025. So this is all the information that you have. How to qualify, all the information is there. At the end of the day, you will have a certificate and badge, which we can share it on our LinkedIn or whatnot. I like this picture here. It's kind of, evil, green. Then on the task 2, you join the community, go to the LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot. All right, you just click on answer the question and you are good to go. Complete Advent of Cyber as an organization, if you're an organization. So this is the information that you would be looking at. How to use TryHackMe. If you are new to TryHackMe, then this is the information that you need to look at. Do I need to start the attack box today? Yes, we need to do that. Do I need to start a VM today? Yes, we need to do that. So we already are working on the Kali Linux VM that I have started already. If you don't have the VM, you can, I think, go with the attack box to do all of these challenges. This is my perception. I'm not sure this presumption is right or not, but let's see. Okay, we have task 5, how the glitch stole SOC mass. Okay, so this is the actual story. Let's go through it. How the glitch, what do you call it? Glitch stole SOC mass in the tech-savvy town on Ware Valley. SOC mass, the annual celebration of the cybersecurity, was near. As you can see, everybody is celebrating here. They put the things on their houses. As you can see, the lighting is there, and some robots are also there, which are dropping the gifts to everybody. And this is hilly area, as you can see, right? But lurking in the shadows, this is the shadows, and he's seeing from from one of the cave which is outside of the town, as you can see here. But the lurking in the shadows was glitch, misunderstood by all the wares in the Ware Valley. Okay, so this is the glitch. Foolish wares. Okay, so this is the boss, I think. Okay, this is Mayor malware. The Mayor malware. Wow, Charming but deceptive, was plotting to control Ware Valley by undermining its cybersecurity. Okay, so this is the mayor, which is the boss of all others. Okay, who will give us the evil plan? Who will give them the evil plan? Not us. We will save the day. Unbeknownst to the town, Glitch was silently fortifying the town's defenses against unseen cyber threats. Okay, so the Glitch is the good guy. It doesn't look like a good guy, but he's just innocent guy who just want to protect the town itself from this mayor. The mayor name is Malware. Awesome, I like that. Oh no. Max Kiddy, I think I'm pronouncing it right. Software, the town's brilliant cybersecurity expert, noticed strange activity in the SOC systems. Meanwhile, the mayor Malware, sensing that his control was slipping, turned the town against Glitch, framing him as the cause of every cyber threat. Ooh, so the hero of the story is wanted now because of the malware. Okay. Following the digital trail, Mascady software discovered the truth. Glitch was protecting Ware Valley, not sabotaging it. Okay, awesome. It's time to save the holiday again. Excuse me. Realizing the truth about malware, Mascady software joined forces with the Glitch to expose the mayor's treachery. Awesome. Let's go through all of this. I think this will be very interesting. The snow is falling on the tech town of Ware Valley, and all the different Ware families are gathering in the town square, getting ready for a town meeting. We see the software and the freewares skating down the neon lit frost lanes. We turn to Server Street and see the hardwares and the firmwares marching. Firmwares? I would say hardware. Firmware is part of the hardware. Marching downtown, festive servers, lights blinking and flickering in their eyes. It's time to start preparing for SOC Mass, the most joyous time of the year in the tech town of Ware Valley. Awesome. If we lift our eyes, we will see beyond the buzzing city a snow-covered mountain of discarded technology, boulders of old printer, cracked monitor cliffs, and server rack rigids, held together by vines of Ethernet cables and a single old gaming chair at the peak. This is Mount Hackett, and nowhere dare to go there. They fear it not because of the frequent floppy disk avalanches. They fear avoid Mount Hackett because of the Glitch. The Glitch Slayer is hidden in a deep cave. He is there now. He grabs a few cables hanging from the ceiling and plugs them in, although not as new and shining as Ware Valley's. His servers work just fine. The Glitch has been watching Ware Valley's security for years, and this SOC Mass will not be different. The Wares might fear the Glitch, thinking he is an evil hacker, but it doesn't matter. Cracking his fingers, he starts typing, establishing the connection to the town's network. Time to hack. Okay. Back in the town square, Martha May Ware, the SOC Mass organizer, is climbing up on the stage to address the town when all the lights suddenly flicker. All the Wares look around, confused, but it passes quickly. Everything returns to the normal. In the city hall, Mayor Malware slams his fist on the desk. Blocked again, he shouts angrily. That insufferable Glitch is at it again. The mayor's plan to stop SOC Mass preparation by sabotaging tonight's meeting was unsuccessful. He will have to think of something better for tomorrow. In the meanwhile, Ware Valley SOC is in chaos and start trying to discover what causes these sudden power surges, like the things that you see in the hacker kind of movies, right? For example, Die Hard 4, in which everything was related to hacking, right? So once you hack FBI server, so it is compulsory that you show the visual that the screens are flickering for some time, okay, and system reboots. So this is what they are painting here as well. This same kind of scene. The insufferable glitch, yeah, we've done so. In the meanwhile, Ware Valley SOC is in chaos. Analysts are trying to discover what causes sudden power surge that threaten all tech in the town. MaxKitty Software, the town's leading cybersecurity expert, pointing at a log file on the screen and exclaims, "How? I don't know exactly what happened, but this proves we had a connection from Mount Hackett." MaxKitty runs out of the SOC and heads up to the mountain. When she reaches the cave, she does not expect to see Glitch waiting for her. 2 cups of hot cocoa is in his hands and his dogs curled up at his feet. That means both of them, the MaxKitty and the Glitch, are friends or they already know about each other. It takes most of the evening, but the Glitch explains what he has been doing, protecting the towns from Mayor's malware, evil plans. It looks like the Mayor want to completely stop SOC Mass from happening this year. The Glitch knows the Ware might mistrust or hate him, but he wants to help. Now, united by a common purpose, MaxKitty and the Glitch start their work in the Mount Hackett cave because they are the only ones standing between Ware Valley and chaos. Come back on December 1st to help MaxKitty and Glitch defend SOC Mouse against the evil Mayor malware plans. So I already completed. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and also subscribe to the TryHackMe. They are offering a very good deal where you can get your premium subscription 30% off, and you can use this code AOC2024. It's a really good deal of the year. Most of the time, even if there is a deal, they will not go for that price, 7.35 per month. Okay, so go get it out if you want to get this particular deal. To celebrate Advent of Cyber, you can get 30% off personal annual subscription using the code here, and we have 28 days to complete everything. Okay, so 12 minutes into the video, we are starting our task 7, day 1, and let's get into it. The story: MaxKitty taped keys with a confident grin. A suspicious website, now where to begin? She's seen sites like this full of code and of grim, shady domains, and breadcrumbs easy to find. Okay, click here to watch the walkthrough. We don't want to do that. We are creating the walkthrough. MaxKitty's finger flew across the keyboard, her eyes narrowing at the suspicious website on her screen. She had seen dozens of malware campaigns like this. This time the trail led straight to someone who went by the name Glitch. Too easy, she muttered with a smirk. That means somebody is trying to trick us, right? I still have time, she said, leaning closer to the screen. Maybe there's more. Little did she know, beneath the surface lay something far more complex than a simple hacker's handle. This was just the beginning of a tangled web unraveling everything she thought she knew. Okay, so this is what we have here. She is trying to do some forensic analysis to see what happened to our servers exactly. Okay, learning objective: learn how to investigate malicious link files, learn about OPSEC and OPSEC mistake. Operation security is a set of principles and tactics used to attempt to protect the security of an operator or operation. An example of this may be using code names instead of using real names, or using a proxy to conceal your IP address. Yeah, that is correct. Understand how to track and attribute digital identities in cyber investigation. So for us to continue, we need to start the machine. It will take, I think, a minute to do that. Let's continue with everything else. So connecting to the machine, I mean, this is the basic stuff we see in every room. So this is the main stuff for us. Investigating the website. The website we are investigating is a YouTube to MP3 converter currently being shared amongst the organizer of SOCMAS. You have decided to dig deeper after hearing some concerning reports about this website. Okay, so I think there is a website to do that in real life as well. So they are trying to, simulate the similar thing, right? From your attack box, access the website by using the IP address, which is not yet deployed using the web browser. Let's see how much time it will take to deploy. So it will be deployed in 6 seconds. Let's continue. The IP address will be there once we reach here. Okay, so this is the IP address. There is an other way you can get this IP address. So this is the new feature I think they have deployed. It is called Eco, and it is powered by AI, and it is in beta. Eco can make a mistake. Okay, what not? So you can ask, what is the IP address of the deployed machine? Okay. So this can also give you the information about the deployed machine. So this is the IP address. Okay. You can even ask what I need to do next or what not. So this Eco will answer you based upon the content of the current room. Okay. Let's continue. We already have the IP address. I will go to the next tab and fire up my Firefox. Hopefully it will not take much time. Okay, we wait. Come on. All right. So I will go for new tab, because in the first tab it will always open the TryHackMe. Okay, here is the website. Awesome. It looks similar. Let me make it a full screen. Zoom in a little bit and we are good to go. Okay, let's see what we need to do next. At first glance, the website looks legit, presentable. The about page even says that it was made by the Glitch. How considerate of them to make our job easier. Scrolling down, you will see the feature list, which promises to be secure and safe. From our experience, that isn't very likely. Okay, let's see. So first of all, as you can see, the connection is not secure, so it is not secure, and we are accessing the IP address instead of domain. That is another way to see. So since our connection is not secure, so our browser is telling us that this website is not the way to go. All right. Next thing is website itself is looking good. I mean, we can see that the glitch all-in-one converter is there. Everything looks as pod, and even they have, the most official proclamation is here, and all things are looking good. So this is the live feed, how to catch the glitch tutorial, why the mayor is always right, and whatnot. Awesome. It looks good. But as you can see on the IP address side, we can see there is something. Okay, there is about the converter. It is created by Glitch. Official statement is the Glitch personally guaranteed that this converter is completely secure and trustworthy. He is giving us personal guarantees. You never put that on your website if you are selling something. Otherwise, you will be liable to penalties. You will always say, to the best of our knowledge, we have secured our site. How considerate of them to make our job easier. Yeah, this is good. YouTube to MP3 converter websites. These websites have been around for a long time. Yeah, this is correct. Even in the real life, outside of this TryHackMe simulation. They offer a convenient way to extract audio from the YouTube videos, making them popular. However, historically, these websites have been observed to have significant risks such as advertising, phishing scam, and bundled malware. This is true, and this is also true for the things that you download from the torrent sites. What is malvertising? Many sites contains malicious ads that can exploit vulnerabilities in a user system, which could lead to infection. This is true. Otherwise, unless you are using ad blocker and you are using some kind of security tool, which basically go to each link and try to get the what you say, the reputation of each link, if you need to click on it or not, or if this particular domain is spreading any kind of malware or something like that. Okay, so there are many solutions that are available right now. I'm not endorsing any of the solution. Just go check it out, whichever is the best in your market. Just go and buy that solution. It is a must. Phishing scams: user can be tricked into providing personal or sensitive information via fake surveys or offers. Bundled malware: some converters may come with malware, tricking users into unknowingly running it. For example, you can bind an exe file with an mp3 file. Okay, so whenever they double click it, in the background the exe file will be executed without your knowledge, since you are checking, or since you are trying to listen the mp3 file, but in the background your system will be infected. So always use trusted source to download the media that you want to listen. Okay, what nefarious thing does this website have in store for us? Getting some tunes. Let's find out by pasting any YouTube link in the search form and pressing the convert button. Then select either mp3 mp4 option. This should download a file that we could use to investigate. For example, let's go for this video, a classic if you ask me. Okay, I will just go for this video. Okay, so which one we should download? So it will always download the zip file. This is another indication that they are bundling some files there, right? Okay, so download file, super secure, approved. Okay, and it is downloaded. Awesome. Let's see. So we can use, let's go with extract here. So it is extract, download. This is the folder, and here we have the smog and song. Okay, we have two files here, and both of them are showing the mp3 icon, right, because of the extension, I think. But if you see it in the exif or something file information, so maybe it will show us something else. Once downloaded, navigate the download folder. If you are using the attack bus, go to the root directory, look at the file name download.zip, right click on it and select extract to. In the dialog window, click the extract button to complete the extraction. We already done so. Let's move on. You will now see two extracted files, okay, song.mp3 and smog.mp3. To quickly determine the file's content, double click on the terminal icon on the desktop, then run the file command on each one. First, let's try checking the song.mp3. Okay, let's do that. So easiest way is to right click and open in terminal. So it will directly open the terminal in this path, as you can see. If we go with the ls, and we have this information, go with the file song mp3. So this is an audio file with the IDE version 2.30, contains MPEG, ADTS, and layer 3 and V1, and 192 kbps, okay, and 44.1 kilohertz stereo. Let's go with the smug file. Oh, this is MS Windows shortcut item ID list present points to a file or directory, has relative path, has working directory, has command line argument as well. So this is something else, as you can see from here. It's not an MP3 file. It is something else. It have commands as well, command arguments, and it is archive file. And in the window we have hide parameter as well, which will basically hide the file itself in the Windows if we are downloading in Windows, I think. Okay. There does not seem to be anything suspicious for song.mp3 file according to the output as expected. This is just an mp3 file, that is correct. How about the second file, smog.mp3? From the file name alone we can tell something is not right. Still, let's confirm by running the file command on it anyway. The file smog.mp3. Now we have gone through all of this. Now this is more interesting. The output tells us instead of an mp3, the file is an ms Windows shortcut, also known as a link.lnk file. If you are using Windows, you must know about this link file. If not, then it's okay. We're gonna move forward. This file type is used in Windows to link to another file, folder, or application. These shortcuts can also be used to run commands. If you have ever seen the shortcut on Windows desktop, you already know what they are. There are multiple ways to inspect .link files to reveal the embedded commands and attributes. For this room, however, we will use Exiftool, which is already installed on the machine. To do this, go back to your terminal and type this one, exif-smog.mp3. Okay, let's see. Let me do one thing here. Zoom in. I hope this is visible now. In the post-production, I will try to zoom in to the terminal once I am doing here. But since I am zoom in on the machine itself, so it must be visible now. So let's go with the Exiftool. Okay. So this is Exiftool. Let's go with the smog file. Oh wow. So it is giving us exact information that we are looking for. Let me make a little bit bigger. Alright, here we go. The Exiftool is 10.88. The directory is this. File size is this. The file permission are read write. There is no execute permission, and then they read and read. The file type is link application, octant stream. Flags are this one, working dir, command arguments, Unicode, target metadata, and it is archived. Drive type is fixed, and target file DOS name is PowerShell. So it is trying to execute something on PowerShell. Local base path is this one, which is in system 32. Or relative path is this one. Working directory is also this one, V, and the command that we need to run is ep bypass nop c new object net.web client download file. Ooh. So it is trying, once you double click on the link, it will try to download a file from this particular URL. Let's try what we have here. Copy the link. Let's open it here. So this is, as you can see, it is from glitch, and it is is.ps1. All right. So this is the code that it's trying to run. Print. Oh, these are the function. Wallet pause.bitcoin. Okay, it's trying to steal something from our Bitcoin, right? Because environment variables are for Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero Dogecoin, which Elon Musk is trying to push. Okay, and we have add content, value, found wallet, path. Okay, function search for the browser credential file. It is searching for browser credential file. Function search for the wallet files. Function to send stolen info to the C2 server, command and control server. So this is the PowerShell.thm data. So all of the information it will gather and then send it to this particular URL. It will post it. As you can see, method is post, body data. All of the data that we gather from calling this function will be sent. And at the end, we are just calling the function search for wallets, search for browser credentials, and send info to C2 server. Wow, man. Wow. So, I don't know who created this room, this particular task, but it is awesome. I like it. Okay. Look through the output to locate the command used as a shortcut in the smoke.mp3 file. If you scroll down through the output, you should see a PowerShell command. Okay, wait a moment. If we go back here, okay, so as you can see, it is downloading the file, as you can see from here, and it is actual script that you can do to download in the PowerShell, and it is downloading in C program s.ps1 as so this may not work because this is the protected directory. So instead of going for a protected directory, you can go with the temp folder in the C directory. Okay, because the program data, if you don't click on allow to run this script, so you may suffer. The program will not run if your user is not allowing it to run. Okay, so that's why most of the time the user will download the data in the temp folder. The temp folder is temporary. Once user will restart, the program will be gone. But I don't know why they are just putting the data in the program data here. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we've gone through all of this already. What is the PowerShell? Okay, if you don't know about the PowerShell, PowerShell is a task automation and configuration management program from Microsoft, consisting of a command line shell and the associated scripting language. Okay, so PowerShell is what the terminal is to Linux. Okay, so on the Windows side we have command shell and we have PowerShell. So PowerShell is the way to go. Okay, all of the new things are developed and supported in the PowerShell. The -ep bypass -no flags disable PowerShell's usual restrictions, allowing scripts to run without interference from the security settings or user profile. This may or may not run in a production setting because most of the policies will always block the automation of the PowerShell, and especially if it is running from a local temp folder or something like that, or maybe that's why they're choosing the program data instead of temp folder. And in order to bypass the policies, I'm not sure if this particular command will work in a real scenario, because nowadays you need to enter the administrator password in order to disable some kind of restrictions. Okay, maybe this is still working fine with the PowerShell 1.0. This is the old one. Maybe the newer one always improve the security of the overall system. Download file. Method pulls a file, in this case is.ps1. So this is extension for PowerShell from a remote server. So this is remote server. We already opened this remote server in our where is it? In our Firefox, as you can see here, and saves it in the C program data, the directory on the target machine. Once downloaded, the script is executed with the PowerShell using the IEX command, which triggered the download s.ps1 file. If you visit the content of the files to be downloaded using your browser, we have already done so. We'll see just how lucky we are that we are not currently using Windows. That is true. That is very true. The script is designed to collect highly sensitive information from victims' systems such as cryptocurrency wallets, saved browser credentials, and send it to an attacker's remote server. Disclaimer: all content in this room, including CPP code, PowerShell script, and command, is provided solely for the education purpose. Please do not execute these on a Windows host. Sure, this looks fairly typical of a PowerShell script for such a purpose, with one notable exception: a signature in the code that reads, created by one and only MM. Yeah, MM, and a big glitch here. Alright. Searching the source. There are many paths we could take to continue our investigation. We could investigate the website further and analyze its source code, or search for open directories that might reveal more information about the malicious actor setup. We can search for the hash or signature or on public malware database like VirusTotal or any run. Each of these methods could yield useful clues. However, for this room, we will try something a bit different. Since we already have the PowerShell code, searching for it online might give us a useful leads. It's a long shot, but we will explore it in this exercise. There are many places where we can search for code. The most widely used is Github, so let's try searching there. To search effectively, we can look for unique parts of the code that we could use to search with. The more distinctive, the better. For this scenario, we have this string we have uncovered before that reads, created by one and only MM. Okay, let's search for it. Okay, so we need to go to the GitHub. github.com, and let's just search without logging in. I'll paste. Can I paste? Yeah, it is there, and I press enter. Let's see what happens now. So here, because there are a lot of scenarios here. Okay, let's go with the actual string, right? We need to put the quotations, so it will go. Yeah, so once we put the quotation, the exact words and in the same order. So this is coming from Joshua Fernando Mayer malware. Let's see what we have here. So it was created 2 days ago. Wow. It's MOI, created by the one and only MM. Hi, MM, also known as Mayer malware. I run things in Ware Valley Town. This is Sogmas. It's not going to happen, and I will do all I can to sabotage it. Okay, we'll do all we can to not sabotage it, unsabotage it. I will develop all necessary tools and plans to help sabotage the event and frustrate the citizen of Ware Valley. One thing is to find someone to blame for all this. Maybe Glitch will take the blame. How to reach me? Find me around in Ware Valley. So this was the readme, and this is the script that they are using, and the MM itself is trying to put all the blame on the glitch, as you can see here, right? But this particular string we were able to capture, and we went to the actual GitHub library itself, GitHub code library itself, where it is under Mayer malware. Okay, So the main culprit is Mayor malware, right? He is trying to frame glitch for all of this. You will notice something interesting if you explore the pages in the search results. Note, if you are receiving an error, it's because GitHub has rel limits in place. If you are not signed in to fix this, you can just sign in the GitHub account or skip directly to next step by going with this one. Okay. Wixid is okay. So the why we are going on this link? Boltware THM partial version of this. Okay. Hey Boltware, I came across this pretty cool C++ script of yours and would like to use it in Ware Valley. My only issue is that I'm not too good with the C++. I don't really vibe. I'm much more comfortable with the PowerShell. The code does not seem interesting. Does some interesting things like searching for wallet and browser credential files and sending the findings to a C2 server. I would love to cross-check my PowerShell version of this, especially since my C++ skills are about as sharp as a butter knife these days. Appreciate any guidance. Please save me from pointers madness. Okay, so this was October 30. Alright, there is an issue, so we can directly go from here. There is just one repository. How to navigate to the issues, basically. Yeah, here is the issues, and there is no issues which are opened, but Boltware Ware Valley THM, as you can see, this is the a GitHub repo that they want to go with. Okay, let's move forward. You will notice something interesting if you explore the pages in the search. Yeah, we have done so. If you look through the search results, you can be able to infer the malicious actor's identity based on the information on the project's page and GitHub issues section. So this is Mayor Valley THM commented. I came across this pretty cool too. So this is Mayor Valley THM. Okay. So this is the identity of the user itself. Let's see who he is. So this is the identity of the user. It have two repositories, MM and IS. Oh, okay. Both of them are public. Looks like this user has made a critical mistake. Introduction to OPSEC. This is a classic case of OPSEC failure. The operational security OPSEC is a term originally coined in the military to refer to the process of protecting sensitive information and operations from adversaries. The goal is to identify and illuminate potential vulnerabilities before the attacker can learn their identity. In the context of cybersecurity, when malicious actors fail to follow proper OPSEC practices, they might leave digital traces that can be pieced together to reveal their identity. Some common OPSEC mistake includes reusing username emails, email addresses, or account handles across multiple platforms. One might assume that anyone trying to cover their tracks would remove such obvious and incriminating information by something it's due to vanity or simply forgetfulness. Using identifiable metadata in code, documents, or images, which may reveal personal information like device names, GPS coordinates, or timestamps. Posting publicly on forums or GitHub, like in this current scenario, with details that tie back to their real identity or reveal their location or habits. Failing to use VPN or proxy while conducting malicious allows law enforcement to track their real IP address. You will think that someone doing something bad would make OPSEC their top priority, but they are only human and can make mistakes too. That is very true. For example, there are some real world OPSEC mistakes that led to some real big fails. Alpha Bay admin takedown. One of the most spectacular OPSEC failure involved Alexandre Case, the administrator of Alpha Bay, one of the largest dark web markets. The cases use the email address pimp_alice_91 hotmail in early welcome emails from the site. This email include his year of birth and other identifying information. He cashed out using a Bitcoin account tied to his real name. Kazis reused the username Alpha02 across multiple platforms, linking this dark web identity to forum post under his real name. Chinese military hacking group APT1. There's also notorious Chinese hacking group APT1, which made several OPSEC blunders. One member, Wang Dong, signed his malware code with the nickname Ugly Gorilla. This nickname was linked to programming forum posts associated with his real name. The group used predictable naming conventions for user, code, and password. Their activity consistently aligned with the Beijing business hours and making their location obvious. They are very, very clever too. I mean, make such assumption, right? Uncovering MM. So these failures provided enough information to cybersecurity researchers that allowed enforcement to publicly identify group members. Wow. Uncovering MM. If you are thoroughly investigated the GitHub search result, you should have uncovered several clues based on a poor OPSEC practices by the malicious actor. We know the attacker left a distinctive signature in the PowerShell code MM. This allowed us to search for related repositories and issues pages on GitHub. We then discovered an issue. We discovered issues page where the attacker engaged in discussion, providing more context and linking their activities to other projects. That is very true. So we discovered the footsteps. In this discussion, they responded to a query about modifying the code. This respond paired with their unique handle was another critical slip up, leaving behind a trail of evidence that can be traced back to them. By analyzing the timestamps, usernames, and the nature of their interactions, we can now attribute the mastermind behind the attack to the MM. What's next? Max Kiddy dug deeper, her mind sharp and quick, but something felt off. A peculiar trick. The pieces she gathered just did not align, a puzzle with gaps, a tangled design. As Mackenzie continued digging, a pattern emerged that did not fit the persona she was piecing together. A different handle appeared in the obscure places, buried deep in the details. Whose Max Kiddy muttered, the mystery deepening. Even though all signs on the website seems to be pointing to glitch, as the author, it became clear that someone had gone to great lengths to ensure glitch's name appeared everywhere. Yet these scattered traces left by suggested a deliberate effort to shift the blame. Awesome. Look like the song.mp3 file is not what we expected. Run the exfil tool song.mp3 in your terminal to find out the author of the song. Who is the author? Okay. Song or smong? Okay, let's see. Exiftool song. Artist is Taylor Ramsey. Okay, so this room is created by Taylor Ramsey. Awesome. This is a very cool way to is there any author tag here? I don't see it. So the artist is Taylor Ramsey. It's a very cool way to tell the audience that this room is created by Taylor Ramsby. Awesome, man. He's a really good guy. I like him a lot. The malicious PowerShell script sends stolen information to a C2 server. What is the URL of this C2 server? Okay. So this will be available in here. So this is the URL of the C2 server as we explored already. Just copy and put it here. Awesome. Who is MM? Maybe his GitHub profile page would provide clues. So he is malware, mere malware, right? Or if there is any, so MM malware THM. Let's go here. So this is mere malware, right? So this is the person name that we are looking for. I am MM, also known as mere malware. Okay, so this is the name that we were looking for. Just put it here. What is the number of commits on the GitHub repo where the issue was raised? Where the issue was raised. So issue was raised here. So we need to see how many commits we had. How are we gonna know about this? We have 3 forks. Pull request maybe. Okay, let's go here. So how many commits we had? History. Maybe in history. So we have just 1 commit, right? Commits on the August here. I think this is just 1 commit. I'm not sure if this is the repo we need to look at. Yes, this was the. If you enjoyed this task, feel free to check out the OPSEC room. OPSEC room. There is an OPSEC room. Rating OPSEC room. Definitely, I will check it out. Who created this? TryHackMe and Strategy Go. Okay, and it is part of, I think, Red Team OPSEC. Maybe later on we'll check this one as well once we cover red teaming learning path. For now, let's continue. What's with all these GitHub repos? Could they hide something else? I think yes. So thank you guys for joining me on this journey. We have completed the day 1, all the tasks here. I don't see any ticketing or anything here. Just I see that we have completed the task and no ticketing or anything is available, right? Okay. So thank you guys for joining me on this journey. It was really fun to complete the day 1 on TryHackMe.com. This is the advent of Cyber 2024. Even the task 1 is really engaging, and Taylor Ramsby have done a really great job. I will tag him in my Axe feed, so he knows that we are loving the rooms that he's providing. So once we come back, we're gonna start the task 8 for day 2. Thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please give that thumbs up. If you don't, just mention in the comments below how can I improve, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I will see you in the next room. Thank you very much. Bye bye.